So I've been just asked to close off the mission tonight. I know you can smell the cocktails and the canapes, but we need your support. We've got our founding fathers who've come together to drive this. Special thanks to Lucy, who's been one of the driving forces to make this happen, so thank you, Lucy. But we need your involvement, not just in the contribution to the core aims and targets, but also to join our special interest groups, of which we've got 4. First one is kind of the AI applications and data standards, and we've got 4 of these. I'm just going to elaborate a bit on what we're driving at, where we want to be, what the effect we want each of these kind of special interest groups to have. So we're focusing on this and data standards, and we all have a standard, but we think if we talk about these things, we'll build transparency and trust between us, between the models. By understanding all of this stuff, it helps us scale and have that speed that we need to keep up with not just what our clients are expecting, but what industry is expecting, and to make sure that we answer the questions in good time. And essentially, again, all of these groups, a common theme is that cross-sector collaboration between academia, between the AEC sectors that are well represented, between everyone else, the government, local authority, industry bodies. It's really important that we work together to drive standards. The applications and case studies, just share best practice by understanding what works, and that we can apply it more confidently within our own 4 walls of the organisations that are brought here that we work for, and help us identify the gaps and therefore the opportunities where we should be focusing and where we can influence. Open data. My marketing aren't here. I normally get told off for saying shit in, shit out, but AI is only going to be any good if we train it on good, robust data. There's no, unless we've got confidence in the data the model's been trained on, the rigor and robustness of what we create is never going to be powerful enough on the outside to be accepted to move the industry on. So it's about how do we share data, how do we create the structures between companies, with academia, with our government bodies and the major projects that happen in the UK and globally. How do we release that data and train? And that's what the focus of that group is. And then just the last one, education and training. Mark spoke very much better than I do about it, but evidence to academia about the skills that we need as an industry. What are the skills that ecologists, nature specialists need to be able to have the conversation and be confident in asking for the right stuff? How do we influence academia to give the right skills? Is there an opportunity for apprenticeships? How do we maximise that? Mark spoke very well about the challenge and the cost of education now. Is apprenticeships the way we move forward? So all of these things are on the agenda, and I think please join, scan the QR code. It definitely doesn't go to my LinkedIn page. It definitely goes to the right place. But these are really important. There will be more special interest groups as we evolve and as we get more members, but these are the ones we believe are important to move this agenda forward. That is all I have to say. Thank you for everybody for turning up. I believe this is the turning point. This is get involved and help us move this agenda forward. Thanks again to Lucy. I can't underplay how much effort she put in to make it tonight happen. Please enjoy your cocktails. Thank you.